Hello everyone and welcome to my bold and beautiful today update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam decides to tell Steffy about Deacon and Sheila. Sheila took a deep breath and chortled, meat sauce trickling down her face. Let me guess. Just another accident, she said calmly. Lee, noticeably pleased by her conduct, replied, just a memorial. How disgusting. I suppose it's that you are not rotting in some captivity cell for the rest of your life. Lee stood up and plucked a piece of meat off Sheila's face and tasted it. This sauce is bitter, she said with a puckered face, adding, just like you. Sheila described a set of shanks, hard. She gripped both of her hands into fists and slavishly lowered them to her side. Sheila told Lee that she'd not fall for Lee's attempts to provoke her. I do not fluently fall for the bait. I'm not stupid, Sheila remarked. Lee quietly scowled. In Cleric's apartment, Hope claimed that it was insolvable for Cleric to love her and claimed to love Sheila. Loving her is hurting me, and the two cannot live at the same time, Hope said. Hope called Sheila poisonous and informed Cleric that his relationship with Sheila was killing the father-slash-son bond that they had forged. Hope sat down on the lounge. Deacon participated with her that he'd made a pledge that if Hope were to allow him back into her life, he'd no way again do anything to fail her. Hope reminded Deacon that he'd a choice. She claimed that Sheila was manipulating and using Cleric. She isn't able to change because she's a sociopath. She's dangerous, Hope said, her venting cracking. Cleric claimed that he and Sheila had always been the outlanders and the misfits. Hope prayed Deacon to get himself out of his trap with Sheila before it was too late. Hollis knocked on the apartment door to warn Cleric to a situation in the eatery that demanded his attention. Cleric walked into the dining space and asked what had happened. Lee said that there was commodity in her sauce and I did not see anything, so she just wanted me to have a near look, Sheila explained. Lee told Deacon that he'd be crazy to be involved with a heinous creation like Sheila. In the design suite at Forrester Creations, Liam dropped by with a stuffed beast for Beth. Rather of chancing Hope, he ran into Thomas. The two men talked about how insane it was that both Cleric and Finn sounded to be unfit to bobble Sheila from their lives. She's the kind of person you do not give an inch to, and yet Finn gives her a far, Liam groused. Thomas agreed that Finn had handled the situation inadequately. Liam blurted out that he wanted Steffy back. The protestation caught Thomas by surprise. Thomas reminded Liam that despite the way Finn had handled effects, Finn was still Steffy's hubby. Thomas broke for a moment before asking how Liam would be better suitable to cover Steffy from Sheila than Finn would. Liam dodged the question by stating that Finn demanded to keep that monster down from everyone. Liam decided that he'd find Finn and remind him of that. Latterly, an emotional Hope returned to Forrester and told Thomas about her discussion with Cleric. She tried to compose herself for a moment before telling Thomas that she did not want to talk about Deacon. With no warning, Hope bounded forward and began kissing Thomas passionately. When their lips parted, Hope thanked Thomas for understanding that she did not know what it was that she wanted from him. Hope participated that she was still recycling the end of her marriage and being involved with someone who hadn't been completely committed to her. Thomas said that he was sorry that Liam had hurt her over and over again. Thomas said that he wanted to be there for Hope, loving and holding her. I'll always love you, he rumored as they kissed again. At the sanitarium, an angry Ridge dropped by Finn's office to bandy Sheila. When Ridge appertained to Sheila as Finn's mama, Finn snappily noted that Lee was his mama, not Sheila. Ridge was unmoved by the semantics of the situation. Ridge asked if Finn had told Steffy about Deacon and Sheila. Finn said that he hadn't and lamented that Sheila had taken his family down from him. The temperature of the discussion cooled a bit, and both men sat down to have a further nuanced discussion. Finn felt that in light of Cleric and Sheila's relationship, it was beyond his control to get relief of Sheila. Beyond Finn's control or not, Rich asserted that it was still Finn's responsibility to tell Steffy about Deacon and Sheila. Finn bothered that telling Steffy would scarify her off indeed more. Ridge sounded to understand that but repeated that Finn was the bone, who demanded to tell Steffy. A short time laterally, Liam entered Finn's office and asked what Finn planned to do about Deacon and Sheila shacking up together. Liam snappily realized that Finn had not told Steffy that Finn's sicky birth mama was hooking up with Cleric. Finn told Liam that he believed that Deacon could control Sheila. A nanny popped into the room to tell Finn that his presence was demanded. Finn called Liam's conduct discourteous and demanded that Liam stay the hell down from Steffy. When Finn left the office, Liam looked around at the prints of Steffy. "Squinch it," he murmured to himself as he pulled his mobile phone from his fund. Liam telephoned Steffy's number but got her voicemail. After saying how nice it was to hear her voice, Liam revealed that Sheila and Deacon were a thing and romantically involved, and Finn was choosing to keep that from her. Liam prompted Steffy to return home, but not to return to Finn. Liam hung up the phone and took another look at Steffy's print. "We were married formerly," he said to himself. He asserted, "We can do it again." This is how Liam will react to Thope. B&B spoilers indicate that Hope is veritably happy being with Thomas, but the road to love is no way a easily paved one, especially on cleaner operas. Hope may love Thomas, but there are a lot of other people affected by this dynamic, including her ex-husband, Liam Spencer. Liam says he's moving on from Hope, and he's indeed conceivably more in love with Steffy than he's willing to admit. Still, none of that means he's going to sit by while Hope hooks up with the man who prevaricated about his son being alive. Liam's response is going to shoot ripple goods throughout Hope's dynamic. Liam may just wash his hands of Hope and walk out into the evening with either another relationship or by himself. He's no way going to reach Hope and get her to see she's making the biggest mistake of her life. We can't see that passing. The Liam we know and love is no way going to do that. Why? His son Beth is affected by Hope's opinions in life. Liam may not love Hope any longer, but he'll always watch about Beth. We can see it now. Hope and Thomas get set to marry in the Forrester living room. Liam bursts in and declares his love for Hope. With Steffy and Finn back together happily, Hope will realize that Liam truly loves her and only her. Sorry, Thomas. There's plenitude of drama to be booby-trapped from Hope committing herself to Thomas. Liam would be well within his rights to remove his son from Hope's home. All he'd need to do is explain to a judge who Thomas is and what he's done in the history. We suspect that Liam would be awarded full guardianship. Well, handed that judge isn't even Scott. Deacon's confidant might side with his chum's son. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, October 20 indicate that Lee Finnegan just doesn't know when to quit. Lie has gone to Deacon's eatery to try to move her to stay out of John, Finn Finnegan, and Steffy Forrester's lives. Still, Sheila doesn't always hear to reason. Lie has formerly been on the attack enough that Cleric could have thrown her out of the eatery, but she continues to push and Paul Hollister isn't doing anything about it. Lie is trying to push Sheila until she acts out so she can have her arrested. This is taking a great deal of tolerance on Sheila's part. Can she keep her cool? Hope is feeling misplaced because her father has chosen Sheila over her and her children formerly again. Brooke Logan isn't the least bit happy with Hope and Thomas' relationship moreover. Still, Hope needs someone to lean on who understands her and wants what's stylish for her. Hope believes that's Thomas who does his stylish to prove it. Is Hope ready for the love story that Thomas wants to give her? Thomas has loved Hope for times and she's eventually giving him kindly of a chance. Still, Thomas truly wants to prove himself and will go all out to do so. Will Hope eventually see just how important Thomas loves her and wants them to be together? Lee Finnegan may be going too far. Lee continues to push Sheila because she believes Sheila cannot stand up to the pressure. Still, Sheila has promised Deacon that she'll stay down from John Finn Finnegan and his family. Thus, Sheila is doing her stylish to hold her temper and put up with Lee's abuse. Still, Cleric may arrive and put a stop to this. Hollis may call Deacon because of this disturbance. After all, Lie has come into the eatery and has formerly destroyed property and attacked in hand. How much longer will Hollis allow this to go on? Will Deacon walk out on his discussion with Hope to save Sheila formerly again? Will Sheila avenge latterly on? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.